Hey everyone, welcome to a new video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I create very simple book covers that not only sell well, they look good, just like what you're seeing here. It could be for an ebook that you're going to sell on your own website, like the past tutorials I've shown in my YouTube videos and I will continue to show, or it could be even through KDP. So the only thing that's going to really differ is your sizing and your format, But for me, pretty simple, pretty basic. I do the very basic. I go to Midjourney right now, and I'll think of what I want to create before I actually create it. So, for example, I have a book here about kind of like deception. These are the niches that I'm writing in currently. The science of deception, understanding body language and signal cues. And a lot of the times, I'll get an idea, but I'm just not 100% sure. So I might get an idea where I'll write an exact prompt like this, and it will give me images. And if I still don't feel like it's right, sometimes I might just literally tell Midjourney exactly what I'm looking for. So a book cover for the science of deception, just like that. And the first set of images were actually really good. I mean, you could see here this image, this image, this image, and this image. This image obviously doesn't really work because it is a book cover that's like a book cover in a book cover, which is kind of trippy, but I think this one worked out fine for me. I like the way it looks, that's what I went with, but really you could just kind of test anything. With Midjourney, things are pretty good, pretty creative, and here I have stylize at 400, but if you want some real wacky results, you can increase that stylization. You could see here I got all kinds of different, images. I think this image is also really good. This image is decent, but I think for a different cover name. But you can see here we have some other type of images. This is where stylization goes up all the way. And you could actually compare, like, these two prompts are the same. It says rewire the brain, rewire the mind. Rewire the mind, rewire the mind, stylization 400 versus stylization 1000. This is a good cover as well. I mean, there's so many different covers. Basically, after I take an image that I like, I'll go ahead and upscale it, okay? After it's upscaled, I'll download it, and I'll upload it into Canva. And then, of course, the next piece is trying to make it come to life. So instantly, I'll think of different things like color. I'll think of font. I'll think of style. And font and color, to me, does matter. I know for some people it doesn't, but I don't want my book to look kind of like amateur. I want it to look somewhat professional. It doesn't have to be the best cover in the world, but somewhat, professional, right? And when I place my text, I basically place it above this dark shadowing. So if you could see here, there's like the shadow. You can kind of see the shadow that I implement in the cover. I like to place my shadowing kind of behind the text because sometimes the image could be so vibrant that it gets in the way of the text and makes the text not really look it doesn't look like it contrasts well with the actual image. Then what I like to do is I like to put the brand or the author name on the cover. So you guys know me, I had a bunch of blogs that I sold, or blog websites that I sold, and all of these blog websites fit under different brand names. So I'm not selling with my actual name. What I'm selling is through a brand name. And so the author is the brand name. I just put the brand name, controloutcomes.com, for example, for this new website that I'm building. And this new website that I'm going to build is going to house these couple of books and maybe a couple more. But essentially, I don't really need a person's name. Just use the brand name. It works perfectly fine. You can do this. You can create like a pen pal for KDP as well, which is like kind of like a fake name that or a brand name that represents the person who wrote the book, but it doesn't have to be you exactly. So you don't have to have like a person's name, but just put those books under that person or that identity or that person, right, that's creating that book. And you could think of your font. The current font that I'm using is a font called Shiloh for this one here, but Canva has a ton of fonts. Obviously, I'm using Canva. I don't know if I mentioned that, but pretty obvious. If you've seen some of my other videos, then you probably already know about Canva. You use it. If you haven't and you just got into book writing, well, now you know. But I only use Canva for the book covers. I know a lot of people do like creating their content within Canva. My content is more nonfiction and more informational, because like I said, with the past videos that I talked about and showed on YouTube, the good way that we build these ebooks is in something that we're either interested in or something we have experience in my case, it's a lot of nonfiction, real life type of things. And since I acquire knowledge, that knowledge in that certain information, I can then kind of exchange for money. When I sell the book, when I, do the advertising, when I run the ads, when I create the organic media, whether it be blog articles, whether it be videos, doesn't matter what it is, it will kind of turn into income over time. But regardless, my goals, just guys, as a quick checklist, I have first an idea of what I want it to look like. If I can't come to fruition of exactly what I want within the book cover, I'll literally just tell, once again, Midjourney what the book cover is, and then I'll select from there, right? So you can see here, I had an idea for my Charming Snakes book, this one right here. I literally just asked snake in a matrix deception, side view, glowing numbers. So first these came out, these were pretty good, but really not my taste, not my style. And then this one came out, and I really like this one. And you can see I did almost no change to the colors or anything like that, right? Second thing is my font and my colors. So added that, took care of that. Next thing is my brand name, right? Which in some people's case is going to be author name. This is going to be the same brand name that follows on the website landing page. All right, very simply put. And fourth thing is I'm not actually creating these ebooks within Canva. I'm using different software. So AI, to write my ebook. Then I'll, add to it, edit it, make changes to it. Finally, when it's ready to go, export it all. Put the cover on the content, the written content of the ebook, and then it's all perfectly finished. So that's pretty much it. So I just figured I'd show you guys this other step in this big playlist of creating ebooks for passive income. And hopefully you guys enjoy this video. So if you want to see more, I'll leave a playlist link in the description. You could watch all those videos, and I will see you guys soon. If you have questions, leave them in the comments down below. I'll talk to you guys soon, all right? Peace out, bye.